Okay, so welcome to another episode of the African Time. We are on South Africa again. Well, we all know the Operation Dudula people, right? Well, the group that are now recently trying to prevent illegal immigrants from accessing to South Africans' healthcare, mostly public healthcare. Well, guess what? The president, Cyril Ramaphosa, have spoken. See this.
One of the most dangerous narratives today is the weaponization of migration. We must reject xenophobia in all its forms. Migration itself must not be seen as a threat. It is a consequence of underdevelopment, war, global inequality, not a moral failing of those who move in search of hope. As liberation movements, we must advocate for people-centered regional migration policies that affirm dignity, rights, and solidarity as well. We must never forget our freedom struggles were international in nature. Our freedom was achieved not only by the tireless struggles of our peoples, but by the efforts of people from across the world.
Okay, so what was shared by the Newsroom Africa saying, in quotes, it says, we must reject xenophobia. President Ramaphosa says migration must not be seen as a threat. Okay, so that is the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, saying that we should, or South Africans should reject xenophobic attitude or xenophobia. And he is saying that migration must not be seen as a threat to South Africans. So basically, he is talking about how the Dudula have been terrorizing illegal immigrants recently in South Africa. What are your takes and how do you see this to be from the man himself, Cyril Ramaphosa? But when he said it, South Africans were not happy. Some were not happy. Well, see, this one says, what nonsense is this? We have no problem with migration. We have a problem with illegal, undocumented foreign nationals doing as they please. This guy has completely lost touch with South Africans, now trying to please his liberation movement friends. Yes. Well, South Africans have actually made this thing so easy. He said that they have no problem with people migrating South Africa, but they have a problem with illegal, undocumented foreign nationals in South Africa. That is the point here. The key word is illegal, undocumented foreign nationals. That's the key word. Good. Now this one says, it's nice to talk rubbish when your family doesn't know how to queue for medication at 4 a.m. When your kids don't have to fight for a space in a crowded school. Oh, that hope Ramaphosa say this one though. But again, this one says, does he know how undocumented foreigners have done in this country? Caution. And again, this one is saying that South Africans are not xenophobic. We also don't have immigration issue in SA. We have illegal immigration issue. Is that not a threat? Having unknown people roaming around our towns, townships, villages, etc. Clearly, you are out of touch with reality, Mr. President. Or South African. Lastly, this one say that so they must all come here and their countries do nothing. So that is it. So South Africans were actually not happy, and as you can see the video, mostly they were emphasizing on the take that they don't have a problem with people migrating to South Africa, but they have a problem with illegal, undocumented migration into South Africa. That was what they were hoping the president would understand, though. But it seems like the president is still saying that South Africans should not be seeing their brothers or other African people, or other foreigners, or anyone to visit South Africa as a threat. So as a South African, what do you see and how do you see this to be? The name is Vedashi. Thank you for your time.